So, okay, so coming up next, we have Miss Jen Post. Let me just do a little introduction for you, my friend. Sorry to keep you waiting. So Miss Jen, you are going to be talking about our soul names, understanding the soul plan. Every name has a meaning. Our name holds a code. Learn how every name beyond the random letters converts your name into vibrations, uncovering the key aspects of you. It aligns you to your core mission, your purpose, revealing your life challenges, talents, goals that influence your incarnation. She can help you overcome your challenges and gain more clarity and certainty in which direction and abilities that you can lie, and transcend the blocks and patterns changing your life and circumstances. She, let me see here, Miss Girl, let me go into your bio also here.
Thank you.
She is known as a Soul Awakener, a renowned, multifaceted quantum blueprint healer, Soul Awakener. She's an interfaith minister, Reiki Master Teacher, spiritual counselor, with profound abilities that can assist you in awakening your soul's mission. Her modalities include Akashic Records, Soul Vibrational Chart Readings, Channel for Archangels, Blessed Mother, Archangel Masters, Galactic Beings, Light Beings, as well as light language for the Highlight of Alakali.
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 Alakali. That's
Alakali.
Alakali. That's new for me. That's a lot of la la la. Okay, so Miss Jen, take it over. Tell us what you're gonna do. Go for it, girlie.
All right, my friends, welcome. I am so excited and I'm so honored to really just be here and share in the space with all of you guys and get to know all the different light workers all around the world and just connect. So, and we all bring such important and unique abilities. And one of the things that I do is give soul plan readings. And I'm going to do an attempt to do a share of a screen here. 1 second, let's see. Here is my PowerPoint. Hopefully this works. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So can you guys see this? Thumbs up. I don't know. Can you hear me?
You can expand it.
Let's see. There you go.
Hit slideshow in the middle.
Hit slideshow in the middle. Okay. Can you see that there? Can you see the soul plan? Yep. Okay. So what the soul plan
Click from beginning.
It's what?
Click from beginning so we can see it here.
Hit number. Where's that coming from?
Okay, so can you guys see me and hear me?
You see on the upper left-hand corner? On the upper left-hand corner, if you can click from beginning.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't see from beginning on the upper
left. Just drag it to the left-hand corner of your screen, right above number 1.
All right, hold on.
Right above number 1.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second.
It was bigger before. You could read it better.
Yeah. Let me just get back to it.
Just give me a remote.
Yeah, I'm giving you the approval. I don't have my mouse plugged in, so I'm trying to get back into the screen.
You see this right here? This is where you want to click from beginning.
All right, just bear with me. I'm going to stop the share here. Okay. Resume share. Okay. All right. So can you guys sing that now?
We can work with that.
Okay. So the soul plan has its roots in ancient Hebrew. We need to look at quantum physics to really understand that everything is energy down to the, improving the quantum level down to the atom level. So atoms are invisible energy, and atoms that move through me move through you. Everything in the universe is sound, everything is vibration. And this system, which is a system of converting your original birth name into frequencies. And what this does is it really helps you to understand what you are here as a soul to heal, to transcend, what psychic abilities you have, what challenges and behavioral patterns need to be healed and broken and healed and transcended so you can really step into your soul's destiny. So this reading I had about, gosh, like 12 years ago when I first started having my awakening. And of course, all of these beautiful things were happening at that time. Archangel Michael was coming to me, and I was basically having a nervous breakdown from a traumatic experience that woke me up from everything I've ever known. And a woman came to me in the bookstore out of nowhere, which was just interesting. And she was like, you know, I'm up from Florida. I do these readings. I think you should have one. And at that time, so many things were happening that I just went with it. And she did my soul plan. She converted my birth name, which is our dominant sound that goes out into the universe. And it brings us all of our experiences, all of our people, I say, like in the chess of life. It brings forth these experiences and situations and characters to help us in the play of life so we can heal. And I'm going to go through a couple of mine, but I remember sitting there, and as she was going through this, all of the things that I never wanted anybody to know, all of my secrets, all of my dark aspect, the shadow aspect, my insecurities were laid out right there in front of me. And the last vibration, which my soul destiny vibration, was that I work hand in hand with Archangel Michael. And I cried. I cried because I got validation of understanding what I'm here to experience and that I wasn't going crazy. So if we take our vibration of our name and we convert it into frequency, we can have a blueprint. It's like our astrology reading helps us navigate through our personality and some of the things that we are going to be experienced. And this is another aspect. This is another blueprint. So if you can see here in the Merkaba, this is the Star of David, which represents the soul vehicle. This is the two star tetrahedrons coming together, these two triangular pyramids. One is pointing up, if you can see that. The other one is pointing down. So the one that is pointing down, the triangle, this is going to bring you all your worldly experiences, relationships. Usually it's like the first half of your life to your like 30. Okay, I'm back. For some reason, I got booted.
Okay, good.
I got booted into room 12. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you guys hear what I was saying about the star tetrahedron, the Star of David being a Merkaba? Were you hearing that part?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to minimize this here. Okay, so these are the Star of David. You know, a lot of people think it's just a Jewish, you know, symbol, but it represents so much more. Our energy body, I'm a light body teacher, and I help people understand and activate their Merkaba so we can reach up into the higher aspect of who we are and travel interdimensionally. Now, the Star of David is a two-dimensional version of the Merkaba, but here, if you look at it just as it is in this two-dimensional form, the upward triangle is the spiritual aspects, the downward are the worldly. So as I was saying, till about 30 years old, or when I've actually been seeing younger 20-somethings coming for their soul plan because they're awakening at an earlier age than like my age group, it was about 33. So this goes through your lively experiences, and I'll give the first example of mine, the worldly challenge. Every single vibration that you see here.
Flip it around, we can't see it. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I don't know where that went. Hold on one second. Can you see it again?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay, so every single vibration, it's so packed with information, just one vibration, and you have 7 here. So every vibration has a star sign connected to it. So it brings in the energy, astrology energy. It has a quality associated with it or a polarity. We come here to experience and work through duality. Every vibration has a positive attribute and a challenging attribute. And it has also an organ that it is associated with, because if you're an energy body and you're here in a human vehicle, you're going to experience, especially if you have a blockage with this vibration or any of your vibrations, it's going to affect your organs. So my first vibration is all about in the worldly challenge. If you look at the symbol, it represents, like, it looks like a tongue. It's a little odd looking, but next to it is a little squiggly line, you know, that looks like an egg. And these two together, it's the 17-8 vibration. So when you add 1 plus 7, it's an 8. So it is also bringing in the 8 vibration as me as well. I'm going to go into a little bit more about this vibration, but I just want you to take a look in my worldly goals and my spiritual goals. You're going to see that I have 2 repeating numbers. And this is designed for me to really focus on this energy in this lifetime. A lot of us think that our parents gave us our names, but your soul decided upon, just like in astrology, when you were going to enter into physical form, and that brings forth your whole plan, your whole vibrational plan, but also your astrology, where your planets are, what's influencing you. So your name was really decided upon at a soul level before you came here, so you can have these experiences. Now, my first vibration is about speech, and this is the lesson. It's the star planet Mercury. And Mercury is all about communication. It's all about reason. It's all about being expressive. It's learning self-confidence. It's in my worldly challenges aspect. So part of what I've had to really move through is stepping out, being the speaker, speaking up for myself. And that has been a huge worldly challenge for me, especially in my first half of my life. It is also the polarity lesson of slavery to dominion. And what that means is every single person that has come forth in my life thus far has been about keeping me from speaking my truth. So this is one of my karmic lessons that I've come here to express myself in my authentic truth. And it's caused a divorce. It's caused relationship highs and lows, because I'm constantly stepping into my truth to be my authentic self. When you recognize that these are your patterns, it gives you power. When I had my soul plan, I understood now why everybody tried to dominate me and keep me from speaking. I mean, my first husband literally used to sit there and say, you stand next to me and you don't speak. So, I mean, that was like a really life altering, understanding when I had my soul plan reading. Just moving through like my worldly talents here. This is all about counseling. This is all about emotional structure. This is all about death and rebirth. And I've actually, people with this vibration can go through near-death experiences. And I've had four already in this lifetime. So I just got over one a couple of months ago where I almost passed away in July or, June. So all last year, really. So I am really learning how, as we come to either a physical death, a spiritual death, we then rebuild our physical structure. So this vibration, the 11-2, is all about counseling. So in my practice, I help people build the emotional structure and stand up for themselves and to be empowered. So here you can now start to see where I've moved through these vibrations, through my circumstances in my life. The spiritual goals, the worldly goals, this is the 4-4 energy. This is all about abundance. So I can experience the highs and lows of abundance and self-worth connected to abundance. So this has been a really big, wonderful experience for me in this lifetime to help transcend all of these. Another vibration, to give you an example of how life-altering these readings can be, is that the worldly challenge, because it's slavery to dominion, I have experienced physical and even sexual abuse. This will bring this in because I need to learn to stand up and even speak against my abusers. And I will tell you, if I did not have this information, I was scared all the time. That's that slavery to dominion. And I didn't feel like I had the power to speak up against my abusers. When I had this information, I said, oh my God, if I don't force myself to speak up, it's going to keep manifesting in my life over and over and over again. And this information has literally, no doubt, changed from situations that were very volatile into changing them to dissipate them. So this is where having your soul plan can help literally change the direction of your life and the circumstances and the patterns and situations that come to you. Another really important thing is that when we move through all of these vibrations, when you start really connecting to your inner self, you will know when one of these vibrations is taking precedence in your life. You can actually feel the vibration. And I'll give you a small, quick example of that. In my spiritual challenges, you see there's a circle, right? It's called the labyrinth of knowledge. It is about me taking in information and sharing it out, right? So it is all about teaching. The 3-3 is connected to the Christ consciousness energy, absorbing this information, but also sharing it out. Now, it's a labyrinth. It's like coming out of your shell. So now I can start to understand, when I started going through my soul plan, is that we have my worldly challenge here at the 17-8, being submissive. And now in my spiritual challenge, it's also having to do with communication and expression, not thinking that I would be a good teacher. And now both of these together, I know I have to transcend this. So actively working on the knowing that I need to move through being uncomfortable, going out on my own, even like my friend Ellen, bringing me into this beautiful area of virtual healing where we can connect and I can communicate the knowledge that I have absorbed in the 3-3 energy. So I can share this out to you to help you transcend your challenges. And I will tell you, once I did, when I moved through that uncomfortable barrier, my whole life changed. I left a business from a family business. I went into aesthetics. I did that for 9 years and I left to do this full time. And because now I'm stepping into my soul's mission, I have activated every other vibration in my chart. The 7-7, the talents, that is working with people. It's bringing together people in unity, in connection. And that's what I teach. So I am speaking truth. I'm sharing the wisdom, my 3-3 vibration. I'm using the 17-8 to break down the emotional barriers and build up people in unity, connecting, and the 4s are all about abundance. So when you step into your soul plan and embody it, you now step into your soul's destiny, which is then you activate your Merkaba. That's when the magic really starts to happen. My soul's destiny is an angelic number. It's the shield. The 10-1 represents spirit in manifested physical form. It is the shield of Archangel Michael, and this is why I channel the archangels. It allows me to enter into this frequency. It is the yin and yang balance. I have come here to balance and bring heaven and earth. I'm also here to balance the male masculine energy and my feminine energy to be androgynous, which are what the archangels are. So from where I started 12 years ago, before I had my soul plan, I was all over the place. I was insecure. I had all these relationships of people trying to control me. I was submissive. I wasn't speaking my truth. I wasn't bringing in abundance. And I wasn't at that point stepping into what I came here to do. When I had this reading, it's what I call a cellular activation. It goes into the cellular DNA, into your subconscious, and it starts moving things around. I've done thousands of these readings, and I have seen people call me back a year later and say, I would have never have thought in a million years I would be doing X, Y, and Z. And this is really how it has changed my life. And I'm here to share this with all of you because I know how much you can transcend with this knowledge. Just like we use the astrology for guidance, we have our solar return and our natal charts. We use that to help guide us. This will help guide you too. So if you guys, I don't know how much time we have. I'm going to stop the share and just bring in, perfect. So if any of you have questions, you can certainly unmute yourself and ask me some questions, or you can put it in the chat. I have the chat room open here as well. And I don't know, Sheri, how much time we have left.
We can also move you into your room for additional Q&A as long as you want.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. I
We
think
can answer
the time is up, right? I wasn't.
Yeah, we're pretty much there. Yeah, you honored the time. If you want to answer a question or two, because we're live, you can do that.
I had a couple of people waiting to come in my room with me too. So, and I didn't want to come out of this space. But this is what this is here for. This is kind of like in a sense, the Akashic readings, where I go into some more of the karma that you are here to balance. But you can see within this vibrational reading how to really step into your divine mission and navigate through this chart, really, and seeing the polarity. I've seen, even for myself, energies of judgment and being self-critical, and how that, as we know, energy, when it gets blocked, it affects our organs. So if I was not stepping into what I came here to do, I'm essentially blocking the flow of energy, and it can create some organ issues, some deficiency in some of my systems. I have lost my voice many times in my first part of my life. I had strep throat. I would get laryngitis because my worldly challenge is to speak up. So I would have inflammation in the throat because I always felt like I couldn't speak my truth. And now I'm so centered and here in my divine mission, I don't hesitate ever to speak my mind, to speak what I'm feeling, and to speak the messages of truth. The 17-8 vibration in my chart is abstract thinking. It's thinking in a different way. It's literally seeing the truth. So able to connect to those higher realms of truth. And that's also part of my 10-1 vibration. It's literally connecting heaven and earth. So I can bring down this information, this knowledge, the 33, and share it out. So now you can see where my whole soul plan is flowing and how it has drastically changed my entire direction of what I'm here to offer in my healing practice. So it's pretty fascinating. Pretty transformative. And that's why I'm called the Awakener. It's to help awaken you to this knowledge, to who you are. So it's really fun. Oh, I love that. Love it. I'm seeing Jen say, very wonderful. So Sheri, you're still muted. So
I'm still talking to myself. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right. Yeah.
That was awesome, Jen.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
That
guys.
That was
really
wonderful. And it's so wild because I remember when you were at a psychic expo that you did by me, I had like 18 or whatever it was psychics, that I was so blown away that you were doing that back then. So this is not something that you just started doing. This is something that's been part of your life for more than 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a crucial point of even why I'm sitting in front of all of you here today. And that's where your connection and my connection, we go run so deep, and it's just beautiful to see that full circle now, so really stepping into this transcendence. So it's just been it's been a profound change in my life for the better, because I am now serving and living my divine mission. So it's just beautiful. And these abilities, when you have your own soul plan, you'll be able to, listen, it's knowledge is power, right? So when we understand this is concrete, that you will have this information, and it is absolutely concrete, the information that comes through. There's no, I've had people come and say, I don't believe in this stuff. And when I've gone through their entire plan, they're blown away at the end. You can't sit there and dispute what I share, because it's showing all aspects of who you are, the positive and the duality, right? The positive parts of ourselves, but also the challenging or the limited thoughts that we have about ourselves. So, it's laid all there, concrete in vibration. So you can either look at it, or you can still stay in your patterns and that those cycles. If you ever notice, like some people that we talk to, they're having the same thing over and over and over again, and they just cannot break their cycle or the relationships that they keep continuously bringing to them in that vibrational field. So this really helps you to break out of that and be your divinity, really. So it's just beautiful. So thank you guys. I know there's somebody else that needs to come up. So I always like to honor the time of everybody. So thank you for joining and allowing me to speak and share this divine wisdom with all of you. And if you're interested in having a reading, whether it's here tonight or booking in the future, I'm going to, these are typically $200 readings, vast amount of information. I will honor that even if it's a month from now. Just mention this event, okay? So I can honor that for you.
Just say Healers Network and you get the special rate, right?
There you go, Healers Network, special rate.
So what would your door prize is, and you would like to offer something? So did you write down on a piece?
Oh, a number. Oh, one, okay, 0 to 100.
0 to 100. Everybody write in the chat a number if you want to win a session with her. And your door prize today is?
You can have a free soul plan reading.
Oh boy. What do you think her number is? You guys, don't look at the numbers yet. You wrote it down, right?
Oh yes, I have it here.
You have it
I
down.
will tell you, it's going to be 50 and over. How about that? We'll play around.
Okay.
50 and over, guys. Go
50
again.
and over.
Whoever has all those threes ain't gonna
My
win.
numbers are coming out in single digits, and I don't know why. I'm
Aha!
trying to put 65, and it's coming out. I tried 33. It's coming out 3.
Now who's well, it's interesting. I'm on Instagram.
Don't give it away yet. We're not
Oh,
done.
I'm not. I'm not giving it away yet. But 333 is Christ consciousness, and I connect very deeply with that. And that's the teacher of wisdom.
Trying only.
That's why I was doing all the threes, because that's my number 2. It came out all in single digits when I was typing, which is so strange.
I literally, if you can see my tattoo, I have 3 here.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. But all right. So who was speaking just now?
Regardless, you're going to have to hold up your number, and then we're going to see who has the closest number. Ready, guys?
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Can you see it?
No.
66.
66.
Of course, that's double the 33.
I was trying to put 65. Because that's
And the reason why it's number 66, because the highlight of Alakali is my higher self that I connect to in the Palladian and Andromedan energy. And it's like my connection to the star races. And 66 is the number of higher love. So if you hear that song, from Steve Winwood, higher love, 6 is the number of, it's my life plan number, and it is about love. So doubling that, right? And like Sheri said, the 33, you double at 66. This is higher love. It's moving into the higher heart. So whoever is closer to that, that's pretty cool.
Well, I was trying to do 65 and it came out 6 and then 5.
Well, there you go. I think, and oh my God, my address, I'm not going to announce the full address, but I'm number 65. So
that was the year I was born. So now you know how old I am.
And it's 11. So there you go. It's very powerful master number. So that's beautiful. So reach out to me. My number is next to my name here.
Okay.
You can go to my website, which is www.mindbodyandspirit3, the number 3. And if you think mind, body, and spirit is a 3, the number 3 is a 33. So there is everything I do is of conscious energy intention. and holds a vibration. So like my Akashic readings are 144 because I connect to the 144,000 light workers like we all are here. And it's an activation number. So everything that I do has a meaning greater than what meets the physical eye. So reach out to me.
Okay.
And I'm going to be, tonight at 8:30, I'm going to be channeling the light language, and we're going to probably bring in the Syrian energy because they've been really, really very present. And any other ascended masters that come in. And when I go into channel, you guys get activated. Whatever it is that you need at a cellular level, at a DNA level, you get activated. So if there's a being that comes forth, or an ascended master that maybe you have not worked with, you will get activated to that knowledge, to it, to integrate into you. So I will be in the playroom. We'll see who comes in. It could be a slew of masters. When I trans channel, it could be 5 different energies in that time period that come through.
That's at 8:30?
That's at 8:30, yeah.
I have yet to figure out how to get into the playroom. Sheri.
Okay, well, I'll leave that up to hostess Sheri.
Yeah, Sheri, you're gonna have to help me get into it. I can't figure out how to get in there.
Make sure, Virginia, put your email in the chat so that way we know.
Yeah.
Get in touch
And
with
if you guys, like I said, if you, the discount for 150, these are usually 200. So the soul plans, if you want half hour at 75 or a full hour, which truthfully, you're going to need the full hour, whether or not you do a half hour and then get the other half hour at another later point in time. But I would do the full hour and record it because you're going to refer back to it for the rest of your life. That's how transformative it is.
Okay. What was your giveaway again, Jen?
That is a free soul plan.
Oh.
No. Right now in the room, what's your free offer to get them in your room?
Oh, well.
I'm gonna do either tarot or Akashic readings. And we can also give a couple little examples of the soul plan if I can bring that up on my computer. Maybe give you like the first vibration.
Go hang out with her. She's available for the rest of the night. A couple more hours in her room, and then
move me so the next person who's supposed to.
We need to get Robert out. Thank you so much, Jen.
All right. Thank you, guys.